Round 2 Wrestling presents its newest podcast, Dirty Dirt Sheets, hosted by me, SlimmDa KID. Hello and welcome to a brand new podcast hosted by me, SlimmDa KID. You are tuning in to the very first episode of Round 2 Wrestling presents Dirty Dirt Sheets, presented by CagesideSeats.com and Dirty Eagle Cleaners. Are your Eagle's claws dirty? Take them to Dirty Eagle Cleaners today and receive a half-off coupon. Dirty Dirt Sheets is your number one podcast for everything rumor-related in the world of professional wrestling. We take all the latest rumors, whispers, gossip, and what-ifs presented on the internet and by CagesideSeats.com, give it to you, the fan, and offer our personal insight into that specific rumor. Without any further ado, let's jump into this brand new episode and take a listen to the most recent gossip floating around in the world of professional wrestling. Former WWE World Champion is set to have a new wrestling project. After retiring on December 13th, 2025, it looks like WWE will finally be honoring the last big thing to come out of its promotion. The John Cena Classic, tentatively set for December 12th, 2026, is the latest WWE project. No details have been announced outside of that specific date. This info is brought to you by CagesideSeats.com and False Finish. We here at Dirty Dirt Sheets are finally relieved to hear that WWE is doing the right thing by honoring its biggest star over the past 20 years by giving him his own classic stipulation in WWE. Again, no details have been released. We don't know if this is a tournament or something that will win some sort of monetary prize or title opportunity. We only hope that they do better with this than the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal that they hold every single year, which has lost more and more significance as time has gone on. According to WrestleVotes, WWE has been discussing how to freshen up its tag team divisions on Raw and SmackDown. Is WWE feeling the pressure from outside promotions such as AEW, TNA, and MLW? This is a long overdue rebuild. In this podcaster's personal opinion, WWE has never been one to highly promote its tag team division, despite having some of the biggest tag teams in history work for the WWE. This is also concerning as they did just lose two popular tag teams, one of which is confirmed to be All Elite, and that is the Motor City Machine Guns, and it is highly rumored that the New Day, a multiple-time tag team champion within WWE, is also set to join AEW. Rumored to be debuting this Sunday at AEW's All In London pay-per-view. Tune into that pay-per-view for yourselves to see if these tag teams make any sort of impact or make their long-awaited debut for another promotion. WWE and AAA Mexico planned on AAA's Triple Mania, their WrestleMania, to be a one-night event, but changed to a two-night format with one night in Las Vegas to try and attract potential media partners. WWE hasn't done much with AAA since acquiring them last year, and with little outside interest, could be getting desperate for its Mexican promotion. Aside from a handful of wrestlers who have appeared sporadically on WWE television, AAA means very little in the world of professional wrestling at this moment. It is rumored that WWE has plans to turn it into some sort of a developmental territory for them in Mexico, but we are going on almost a year since WWE acquired the promotion, and very little to nothing has been done. Another PR stunt set to begin for WWE. Rapper Lil Yachty has been involved with WWE lately, and now the rapper is set to wrestle Baron Corbin in the foreseeable future. Things are serious as the rapper has been seen training at the WWE Performance Center in Florida with trainers Ivy Nile and her husband Ari Levy. Is this good for wrestling and WWE, or should celebrities stay out of the squared circle? It is my opinion here at Round 2 Wrestling Presents Dirty Dirt Sheets that celebrities have no business being inside the squared circle for any length of time other than for promotions or musical interludes. WWE has saturated its product with celebrity appearances and matches, and it sort of takes away some of the credibility to the actual wrestlers on the show who have spent years and or decades honing in on their craft and art, only to be shown up by the likes of such people like Jelly Roll, Lil Yachty, etc., etc. Wrestling Observer Live's Brian Alvarez was heard stating that, quote-unquote, a lot of people in AEW want out of their contracts, but AEW owner Tony Khan prefers to pay people to stay home rather than cut them from his promotion. Alvarez then indicated a lot of AEW contracts will quietly expire over the next year and a half, with a quote-unquote glut of talent being thrown back into the indie circuit. This is good and this is bad. WWE has a reputation of signing anyone and everyone to their promotion, but takes its time when using said acquisitions. It could be days, months, weeks, even years before a recently signed wrestler makes its debut for AEW. And even then, TV time is limited and a one-off is more than likely. Will this wake AEW up and make signing even more lucrative, or will their spending spree continue into the foreseeable future? During Wrestling Observer Radio the other night, Dave Meltzer made some comments that led to a lot of speculation on what the future holds for AEW's Young Bucks tag team. In his remarks, Meltzer said he wasn't sure how much longer any of the Elite would be wrestling, and that includes Kenny Omega, considering their age and how well they've done for themselves in the business. Money isn't really a concern for these guys anymore. Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks has teased finishing up his career before, but has yet to pull the trigger. We here at Round 2 Wrestling Presents Dirty Dirt Sheets consider this to be 100% a fabricated story made up by Dave Meltzer and or his cohorts. There are no signs that AEW's Young Bucks are slowing down in any sort of capacity, and in fact are set to make a run with the AEW tag team titles later on this year, possibly starting this Sunday at AEW's All In London pay-per-view. This is an interesting rumor, and we here at Round 2 Wrestling will be sure to keep our eyes and ears open for any and all news and or updates. This concludes Dirty Dirt Sheets. I am SlimmDa KID, and I personally want to thank you for tuning into this brand new podcast. We will be airing yet another podcast later on this week as we get closer to All In London, AEW's biggest pay-per-view of the year, to give you updates of the latest rumors floating around the world of professional wrestling. Once again, I am SlimmDa KID. Thank you for tuning in to Round 2 Wrestling Presents Dirty Dirt Sheets, and we look forward to seeing you and you listening into our latest episode later on this week.